Yes, here we go. Yes, guys, if you just finished it, guys, at Rugby Park, Celtic have been knocked out, of course, from the Scottish League Cup. Now, well, it's over to Rangers now. It's Rangers' Cup to win, let's be perfectly honest. Again, we're going to find out who's in the draw a bit later on, but there is no excuse. We need to have our name on that trophy. That's our trophy now. That is our trophy for this season. I don't want to get my hopes up, of course, but a League Cup, and it just goes to show Celtic aren't the complete article this year. But I watched that game there. Kilmarnock, credit to them. They beat us earlier on in the season as well. Absolutely fantastic. And they're one to watch. Darren McInnes doing a fantastic job with Kilmarnock. But Rangers fans, this is our trophy. It's got to be our trophy. If we don't win it, it's going to be a massive bollock dropped by us. We need to make sure that we are lifting the Aberhampton. We really need to make sure that we're lifting that trophy. We can't have any upsets. I think the last time Celtic went out, did they go up to Ross County, didn't they, in the COVID year? And we effed it up big time, didn't we? We went on to lose. Where did we lose in that season? I think we lost to St Mirren, and they lost to Ross County. And did we go out to? I can't remember who we went out to, but obviously we never made it. We never made it far. Who did we go out to in the COVID year in the League Cup? I can't remember, but I remember the last time Celtic had went out, we ended up dropping a massive bollock and not getting the job done. We need to win this trophy. We need to win this trophy, and it just goes to show Celtic are not all there, but there are some good teams in there, guys. The draw is going to be coming up, quarter-final, obviously. Celtic, the breaking news, are out of the competition. Rangers obviously going through yesterday. Hibs are also through. I think Hearts are through. There's some good teams in there. Kilmarnock as well. Fantastic start, by the way, in terms of their season. What they're doing. That's beating Rangers, beating Celtic, and getting a point away at Tynecastle. Not conceding goals against arguably the three biggest clubs in Scotland in 3 games. Fantastic result for them, and maybe they're the dark horses for this competition. They're definitely the one I want to avoid in the next round. Hopefully we can get a home tie, but hopefully our players, you know what they're like, sometimes they can crumble under the pressure, Rangers players. I mean, we've got a new squad now, so hopefully it's a bit different. The history of crumbling under the pressure is gone. But as I said, hopefully, as I said, we can go on and lift this trophy now. If there's any neutrals coming in to see what your teams get, what are you guys thinking? To be fair, we need to improve. We've not looked like beating any team from Europe to the Championship. I know, Richard. I know. I do. That we have got our problems. Rangers have got their problems massively. So we're not the finished article by any means. But to see Celtic struggling a little bit as well, I said I didn't think they were convincing against Aberdeen, despite getting 3 goals. And then that game there today just showed that there's some holes there. There's still some problems with their team, of course. And basically, we just need to make sure that we're getting ourselves over the line and worrying about our own garden. And we'll see what happens in that Old Firm game. But there you go, that psychological edge of this, Brendan Rodgers back again and all the rest of it. And what Brendan Rodgers is all about, he's never lost a domestic cup competition. That was his 25th game there today. He's lost it. So there's that record broken there, maybe. So it's not going to be as plain sailing as they thought. They thought, they come in, he's going to win another treble. But failed at the first time of asking. So, as I said, hopefully it is what it is. We've got to make sure that we're doing our work on the pitch, and the League Cup would be perfect piece of silverware to get ourselves up and running and try and go for the jugular this year, go for the treble. But of course, we've got through to the quarterfinals. Let's see who we've got. But yeah, enjoy yourself, Bears. I mean, it's been a long time since we've actually had something to smile about, especially last year. It was absolutely honking in terms of we were the laughing stock. And you better believe, guys, I'm going to be putting some Celtic fan meltdowns on this channel. Why? Because, we haven't had anything to enjoy in a long time. So that's why I'm going to be doing it. So yeah, there will be some Celtic fan meltdowns over the next couple of days. So do stay tuned for them. No, I'll be doing my research and my digging over this evening and beyond. So yeah, do. Yes, I'm happy. I'm buzzing, man. I just had a shit year last season. It was just so crap to be a part of and just watch all the time. And I'm just super buzzing that we've actually managed to get to something to smile about. And hopefully we can make a big push towards the title at the League Cup. But as I said, Oh, that's always quite good. Hope I'm proven wrong, but I'm still not sure about Simmer or Dessers. I know it's early, says Gary. I'm not really too convinced of the whole team, to be perfectly honest with you, mate. Again, I said we've got our problems as well, and that's something I'm trying to sort out. Well, I'm not trying to sort out, but something we're trying to work out in the Rangers team. But look, it's good to see, Kilmarnock having a good time. Anyway, the draw's going to start now, guys. So yeah, get ready. Guys, if you haven't already hit the like button, please do, and subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get this one to 100 likes. There's about 500 people in here. Subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, guys, let's see. This draw is about to get underway here. The balls are ready to go. So Rangers are ball number 1. Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibernian, Livingston, Ross County, Kilmarnock and St Mirren all in the hat. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, smash the like button if you're a Rangers fan. In fact, smash the like button if you're happy that Celtic are out the cup. I don't care who you support. Hit that like button if you haven't already. But here we go. The draw is about to get underway here. And it is Stuart. I'm actually thinking I don't want Kilmarnock away. I'm actually saying then I don't want Kilmarnock away. So 7 is Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock. Oh my God, Kilmarnock at that. I'm sitting there making out that they're like a Barcelona or something like this. But hopefully it's not number 1. 7 versus 3. So Hearts, that's good. Hearts are going to go away to Kilmarnock. That's going to be a tough one. I think Kilmarnock's probably the hardest one on that thing, actually, having said that. And I don't want Pataudry either. Rangers, we've got a home tie. We've got a home tie. Yes! We've got a home tie on our way to the semi-finals. Come on, let's get St Mirren or someone like that. Come on, give us a nice tie. Give us a nice tie. Number 5, Livingston. There you go. Livy at home, guys. Rangers have got Livy at home. Rangers have got Livy at home. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Rangers got Livy at home. That's good. Good one. We've got Livy at home. That's good. We've avoided the big boys, if you like. No Celtic, of course, but we've avoided a few of them. 2, Aberdeen have got... Who are Aberdeen playing? I'm not sure. I missed that first one because I was over-celebrating. Yeah, Rangers v Livy, guys. I'll go through the actual tie in a second. But there is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be a Hampden, by the way. We need to be a Hampden. And number 8. Cool. Right, I'll tell you the full draw in place. But Kilmarnock against Hearts, Rangers against Livingston, Ross County versus Aberdeen, and then Hibernian versus St Mirren. If I'm looking at it, it'll probably Killy, Rangers, Aberdeen, Hib semi-final. So again, I'm looking to avoid that. But let's take one step at a time. Let's try and go for this one. We need to be in the semi-final at a bare minimum. Bare minimum, we need to be in the semi-final. We need those bare minimum. Oh my God, I'm making this as a European game. We need to be in the final. We need to be winning this cup competition. There is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be winning it. Regardless, we've got home tie in the quarterfinals. I know we can choke sometimes when we're under pressure. I'm not sitting that away from us because we do choke a little bit. In terms of, we have kind of got rid of that in terms of we won the Scottish Cup, which was good. But in the cup competitions, since we've sort of come back up, we've not been good enough. We've won one cup competition in, five seasons? So out of 10 times, we've only won one cup competition. So we need to be winning this. We really need to put this League Cup curse behind us. There's no reason why we shouldn't be winning this one. We need to get that first piece of silverware on the board for the season. And then that's it. Just goes to show that Celtic aren't unstoppable and we can go on and win this. This is our trophy to lose, as I'm seeing a lot of comments down there below. Aldo says, got a chance to win the League Cup, no excuses, exactly. And Killy are decent, by the way. Killy are looking good. I know Derek gets a lot of stick, but Derek did a great job of Aberdeen back in the day. I mean, Aberdeen, they did okay last year, but what he's doing with Killy, I know it's early days, but beating Rangers and beating Celtic and getting a draw at Tynecastle as well. Not a bad start there by Derek. Not a bad start there at all. And they could be one to watch this season. But let's hope, we can, as I said, we still got to look at our garden. We're not the complete picture yet. We need to make sure that we're getting through this sort of Champions League. We're trying our best in the Champions League tie, make sure we're winning our games. And then when we're playing against Celtic in that Old Firm derby, we need to be making sure we win that game as well, because we still have the 3 points behind Celtic at the moment. But what I'm trying to say is that, look, we can't be choking, and we can't... we need to focus on our own garden, because Celtic aren't the complete picture. They might tell you that they are. They might tell you that they're the best thing ever and they're going to make this impact in Europe that I've been hearing all summer. Reality is they've not won a European game in 638 days or something like that. So I don't see them winning the Champions League this year as they always go on about. But what I'm trying to say is that their own garden isn't in order. They had a very, very good manager last year, and Brendan's a good manager as well, but they've still got their issues. They've still got a team that's not really capered towards him. They've got their problems, and if we just focus on our stuff, well, I think we can have a successful season. But as I said, we're not the finished article by any means just yet. After yesterday's performance, after a few of the other performances as well, we've still got stuff to do, and I really hope that we can sort of iron out those problems over the next couple of weeks and really go on a run and start winning convincingly in matches, and I think we can have a really successful season. I really do. But starting with that League Cup, there's a bit of hope, there's a bit of something there for us that we can get our hands on a beautiful trophy that we've not won since 2011. Jelevic, if I remember rightly, Jelevic was the goal scorer. Stephen Davis as well was the two goal scorers on the day. Celtic in the final, I'm sure. So yeah, hopefully we'll be at it. Good, but a big Derek's coming over. Neil Lennon, a pundit these days. I was always wondering with Neil Lennon. Have you ever wondered about him? He's probably looking at his predecessors. You know, Brendan wins a treble, he goes to Leicester. Ange wins a treble, he goes to Tottenham. And Neil Lennon's wins a treble, and he ends up on Viaplay as a pundit. Went to Cyprus for a bit. Watched them turn on Brenda. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a problem. Brendan, yeah, if Brendan starts losing, he's already in the bad books a little bit already, but we'll see what happens. But wait for the meltdowns, guys. We're going to enjoy the meltdowns this afternoon as well. It's going to be good fun. As I said, I'm going to be spending most of my evening looking for the clips and stuff like that. So ready to go. You know, this is what it's all about, and we'll try and get some videos up and give you some entertainment on this Sunday night. But you know, reminiscent of the old COVID season that we had, all the crying, all the toys out of the pram. Loving it. It's good to be fair. When I seen Killy score, I was like, you know, in the 7-minute stoppage time, I was like, oh, fuck's sake, this is just going to be one of them days where they just find a way of winning. But good to see them choke. Good to see them go out, and yeah. Scotty says, if this Rangers team can gel, it's our treble to win. Money spent on rebuild, etc. We realistically should be winning it. I mean, whatever. If we don't win this, Bill needs to go, says Criminologist. I mean, things can happen, of course, in cup competitions. Sometimes they're one-off hits, so I wouldn't go that far and say the manager should go. Sometimes things can happen. You can lose games. We should making a good go at this. I'll be looking forward to that game at Ibrox. I really want to go at this team. They're not that good. Again, I know we always say this, and I'm not saying that we're ready, by the way. I'm not saying that we're the finished article. I keep saying that. We aren't the finished article. But having said that, you know, I think we can go toe-to-toe with them. You know, I think we've got a good squad, and I think we're a bit more together than them. Yes, our attacking players aren't really at it. We're not really converting our chances. But certainly we can win the midfield battles, we can win it, we've got a great goalkeeper, distribution and stuff like that, and I think in the midfield that's where the next sort of Old Firm could be won or lost, and I think we've got a better midfield out of their team. I'm seeing them today, they're not really doing much. Their thing is, the thing that they've got is some really good attacking players, and they've got very prolific players that, you know, take their chances usually. Yes, not today. I think Kilmarnock pressed Celtics ever so well. And again, it was kind of reminiscent of what they were doing to us. I was thinking, you know, in the first game of the season, I thought, oh, we were just crap and we lost to Kilmarnock. But, you know, they're showing some intent. They're doing really well. And Derek's got them well drilled. And I think they're going to go on and have a good season. It's something maybe that they can go on and do and try and become what Steve Clarke did back in when they finished third. So fair play to Kilmarnock and fair play to them winning the tie against Celtic, doing us a favour. But it's got to be us now to go win this trophy. We need to go and win this trophy. But guys, I'll cut it there really. As I said, we'll keep up with the content and stuff like that. But a big week for us now. Of course, Livingston in the quarter-final at home. You couldn't ask for a better tie. Probably the better tie on there. Of course, just beat them 4-0 at Ibrox. Different story if it's away from home, but it's at Ibrox. There's no issue of us should be getting to Hampden. But you guys enjoy your evening. Enjoy Clyde and enjoy the radio shows tonight.